My two girls going for a drive.
She knows where we're going.
She knows. As soon as we get off the highway, headed to Grandma's house.
She's like, oh man,
she immediately,
I can smell the cookies all the way from here.
Every day is a new day, and I smile in a new way. Every time I get to watch family, 'cause they've got 3 little kids who love to play with awesome parents vlogging every day. I can't wait to watch Family.
Oh, Grandma. Oh, so
she's
tasty.
been sleeping the whole way, and literally right before we pull into town, she like jumps up and knows where to look out the window.
Are you ready to go up and down? Yes, cookies and
The
candies.
boys are still at Granny and Pappy's house. They're keeping them. Ginger and I, what are we doing, Ginger? You tell them.
Well, tomorrow we are going to climb Table Rock Mountain near
That's right.
Driggs, Idaho. And it's going to be awesome and maybe smoky. I don't know. We were going to do Mount Bora, but like the roads are closed and there's falling ash like snow.
Right.
So
yeah, from all the wildfires and stuff, the air is really bad, and the smoke in the air is really bad. And when it rains, it's just like raining ash out of the sky. It's like,
yeah.
so we're not gonna do Mount Bora. We're gonna try and head over by the Grand Tetons.
Not yet.
And yeah, not yet. But the hike to Table Rock is actually 2 miles farther than 2 miles longer of a hike than Mount Bora.
So what's the elevation, you know?
I'm not sure, but all I know is that when you're on top of Table Rock, you can. I've done the Table Rock hike before. When you're standing on top of it, it's like the Grand Tetons are right there.
Which I will also do someday.
Ginger wants to do Grand Tetons.
Grand Teton's hardcore. If you do the Grand Teton, that means that you are.
It's a pretty
legit.
extreme climb. It's not like, it's no joke. It's not
Right.
like a. See, when we here in Idaho, when we talk about mountains, we're not talking about like mountains like down in the south where you can like drive up on top of them and have a picnic, and there's like there's trees everywhere, and oh, the mountain's right over there, and there's like houses built around the base of it. We're talking like mountains, like
you have to rope in and wear a harness.
Yeah, like you have to literally rock climb and mountaineer
and it
to
is
get there.
Hardcore.
Right.
Like me.
Right.
Or I will
like
be.
she wishes, like she wants to be.
Like I wish I was.
But yeah, that's what's cool is the Grand Teton. We're talking about mountains that are high enough in elevation and sheer enough and everything, and enough granite and rock and everything that there's like no trees on the top. They're just like sheer cliffs and rocks and rock faces. So it's gonna be quite an experience.
I will be hardcore.
Table Rock's gonna be good.
We're working our way up though, you know. We're starting with Table Rock, then Bora.
Table Rock is like, what is it? It's like 4 miles of just kind of like gradual walking around, and it's just like trail hiking or whatever. And then the last 2 is just like, last 2 miles is just like switchbacks going up and up and up and up and up. But we're gonna take you guys, so.
And it'll be awesome.
Be cool.
And you'll see that on the Gingerific channel.
And probably Famdally.
And probably Famdally.
And probably Olinsalot. I don't know, we'll see. You're so excited.
Look at this view.
I can't throw the bugs.
I know, and
okay, let me put this in perspective. I'm gonna roll my window down here. We're on a dirt road right now. I know you can't see through all the bugs or whatever.
We're near Alta, Wyoming.
Yeah, we're just east of Alta, Wyoming, or kind of in Alta, Wyoming. We're going to do the Table Rock hike today. We're going to attempt the Table Rock hike. I know Ginger could do it, but my back is like really stiff right now. I'm gonna do my best. But let me show you, as soon as we get like a clear view, I'll show you where we're headed. We're up in the mountains, at the base of the Grand Teton Mountains. Well, we're kind of down in the trees too. You can see. I'll show you in a second. Okay? Okay, so to put this into perspective, the parking lot is just up here around the bend in the road. And where we're going to be hiking up to is all the way. Stop driving! We're gonna be hiking from a parking lot down there in those trees all the way up to that Table Rock so that we can get a view of that. You can barely see it through the smoke. That's the Grand Teton, the peak right there. We're gonna hike all the way up onto that ridge and then hike that ridge line up on top of that plateau right there today. And that plateau is 11,000 feet in elevation, but it's gonna be awesome.
It's disgusting.
It's just a bucket in the room.
I'm being outside. Mother Nature's way more nice.
Ugh.
Way more nice? Whatever.
Way cleaner. Dun,
It's just
dun.
unnatural.
Oh no! We're maybe a fourth of a mile into it, you think?
Yeah, it's a bit steep.
A bit. It's almost a ladder.
It's almost like stair stepper.
It's stair stepper all the way. Look at this. It's like climbing up technical rocks everywhere. I know it's difficult to get an idea. I've only taken what, maybe 5 or 6 steps. Look how much higher up I am than Ginger.
It's pretty steep.
It's extremely steep. It's beautiful though up here,
We'll
isn't it?
make it.
We're gonna make
We'll
it.
make it.
The first mile is supposedly like this, and then after that, it still goes up, but
Look at that mountain.
I know,
It's beautiful.
that's way pretty.
Oh yeah, this is no problem, right?
This is not even a trail.
It's like a cakewalk. Yeah, right. They're like, it's not too bad. It's just a little bit rocky on the way up. Yeah, that's a little rocky.
The whole thing has just been like climbing up a stair stepper.
This is like Jinger and Carl hopefully won't slide down the mountain from all this loose rock.
If I
That's
get
the
too
truth.
tired, just roll me down to the bottom of the hill.
Okay, sun's shining right behind your head. Can't even see your face.
Okay.
Sorry. Bad cameraman.
Oh, it's really pretty, but
It is really pretty.
look at that mountain up there. That's beautiful.
Mother Nature's awesome, as long as we don't get stuck in it.
That's right. It's a lot of work today.
I'll tell you what, if the zombie apocalypse comes, this is where I'm gonna live.
They'd still come up
Every
here.
summer. I don't know. I would say zombies are lazy. They probably won't make it.
They smell brains. They're coming. They're coming.
I think there's probably lots of berries and stuff like that up here, which is awesome. It's so beautiful. It's so fun.
Yeah, the other trail is called Huckleberry Trail. So
Oh yeah.
there's huckleberries all over.
Well. Since it's huckleberry season,
I know, I'm like so out of
I'm
breath.
trying to talk and breathe at the
We've
same
probably
time.
gone
I bet we've gone 3/4 of a mile.
3/4? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the trail though. Straight up.
That's good. Let's do it.
This is level. Okay, go up there so everybody can see how I'm gonna hold the camera completely level. That's how up and up it goes. And this is actually a really easy part compared to what we've been doing. The whole thing has been like the next section, go up the next part.
Yeah.
The whole thing up to now. Okay, holding it level. Which way is it?
This way. This way is without rocks, so I want to go this way.
Two roads diverged in the Yellowwood.
To play smart.
I took the one less traveled by. And that made all the difference.
What is that?
A poem.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
You're like speaking poetry in the mountains.
That's right.
It's romantic.
So this is what they mean when they say the trail is not maintained.
Yeah, I think that's what they mean.
Oh my god.
This is the part.
Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
It looks like a winter runoff creek.
Probably is actually.
That's the trail.
Yeah. We can do it.
Hey, if I
Rock
can do
on.
it, listen guys. I weigh over 300 pounds. I have a herniated disc in my back, major pain, herniated stomach right now, a bad ankle. I'm doing it. So you guys need to get off your butts. Go outdoors. Make sure you know the phone number for Life Flight.
Or have a fast runner with you. That's me. So I can run down the mountain and call it.
Hello up there.
I'm so tired
I know.
and hungry.
This is the trail. That's where we came from, way down there. But how far do you think we've come, honey?
I don't know. We have to be close to a mile.
Feels like a mile.
Yeah. That sounds wimpy. I'm like, it's so tired.
But it's like doing a mile of just like stair steppers, you know?
Exactly.
And it's not even as stable as a stair. It's like this. And this is actually not even as bad as it has been the whole way. It's been a relentless test of endurance and fortitude. It really has.
Level. I mean, for some people, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard, but for where we're at, it's challenging, so.
It's not like you don't have to rope in, but it's pretty close. Like if it got much deeper and had more rock, you would have to rope in.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's advanced. It's an advanced hiking trail for sure.
Probably wouldn't just bring anyone.
Right.
But
bring me.
it's just me.
If I can do it, maybe it's not that technical,
okay.
but
If I can do
whatever.
it.
It's pretty challenging.
I can't hardly hold the camera still enough.
Put the monopod down. That's why you have a monopod.
Ah, it's gone. We're not to the top, but we are getting closer. How are you feeling?
Like the air is extremely thin, which it is. It's
But
really thin.
check out
It's
this view.
hard to breathe.
I mean, this is like, that's the road that we came in on. It's so steep. Man, this is a steep, long climb coming up the face trail here. But it's beautiful.
Right.
It's worth it. So, I don't feel like, yet, but I hopefully will feel that way at the top.
It's been pretty brutal. It's literally been like this. I thought we were past the worst part, but it's literally been extremely steep and difficult terrain.
It's the move, you know, the rocks, you know, like.
Unstable terrain and extremely steep.
Yeah.
It's just like straight down. It's pretty brutal.
We're doing it though.
It's definitely an advanced trail.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I keep on thinking, should we bring Gage up here? And I'm just like, I don't know. He could probably do it.
Right.
Absolutely not Kyle, but it is fun. It is fun. The whole point is to push your body past what you think you can do.
Right, which I did a long time ago.
And I'm getting there.
Right.
So
it has not leveled out at all. It just keeps going up at the same.
We're like, oh, this is better for like 10 feet. And then it's like,
and then it's just steep and rocks. Steep and boulders.
But there's sky up there, so maybe we're getting close.
Well, and the terrain is beginning to change to where we're getting, you know,
yeah.
we're getting kind of mountaintop
Plus, if you look out
type geology.
like, at the other mountains, you know,
Yeah, when you look out level across in the horizon, we're
getting up there.
You know, we're way up. I would say if Table Rock Mountain is 11,000 feet in elevation, right now we're probably about 9,500 feet. I would estimate right now.
90, yeah.
9,500 feet. Between that and 10,000.
I think we're getting close.
We're extremely high, I know that.
It's so cool though.
I know the camping trip that I went on in the Sierra Nevada mountains, the parking lot where we started is higher in elevation than that, than the mountaintop there.
That's crazy to think about, actually.
It's like where we started from is higher in elevation than that peak that I was at.
Which makes sense, but
right.
At the same time, the type of terrain it was down there is very similar.
The oxygen up here is really strenuous, harder than you think for your cardio.
To notice, but I do notice.
It feels really thin.
Yeah.
You walk about 20 feet up the trail, and even though your body's not tired, you're just absolutely winded and out of breath. And you breathe and breathe and breathe and feel like you don't get anything out of it. It just feels, the air just feels like empty up here. It's pretty nuts.
But the view is awesome.
Right, and look, that looks like the top, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh man, I can feel it. We're getting close. This is the trail's kind of leveled out. It is a little bit easier right now, but check out that view. Oh my gosh. And then you can see the peaks shining through over there. We're getting close.
Yeah, the trail's a lot easier, but it's still, we still have about 200 more feet in elevation that we have to gain.
We're guessing.
No, I mean, this is literally the top of the hill.
Yeah, it is.
This is the top right here, and the trail goes over, and then we'll probably be able to see Table Rock right over there. But this has been the most difficult trail that I've ever done.
Yeah,
it's not the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's the most difficult trail that I've ever hiked by a long shot. I'm super fatigued.
Probably me too. I hiked a lot back like in high school, and you know, but since I've been an adult, definitely, hands down, the best. So, all right, well, let's finish this.
Let's get to the
Wrap
top.
this up.
Let's do it. I crossed past my physical limitations a long time ago. I'm seriously just going on sheer willpower at this point. This is an extremely difficult trail, but I think we'll make it.
We'll make it. Just one foot in front of the other, right?
Yep.
I am very tired though. I won't lie. I'm tired. Okay. Right there. That is crazy. We've come so far.
I know that people don't understand this, but physically, realistically, there's no way I'm going to make it the rest of the way. I was at my breaking point
miles ago.
Physically with my back and my ankle and everything, like miles and miles ago. I should have turned around a long time ago, but there it is right there, and I see the last 200-foot rise to the top, and I know for a fact I can't do it.
And you accomplished it. You accomplished what you accomplished.
Well, I've done it before too. It's not like I feel like, oh, I'm never gonna get. I mean, I've done it before, so it's not a big deal.
That's okay.
I'm still recovering, you know. So I'm actually going to start heading back, and Ginger's going to summit by herself.
Because I've never done it, and I don't want to be this close and not do it.
And she's in better shape than me.
So
I'm going to start heading back, and Ginger, you're going to go solo, right?
That's right, I am. I'm going to go solo, and then I'm going to catch up, hopefully.
Right, and at this point, it's safe to go solo because there's tons of people coming and going at this point.
Yeah.
The trails converged back there quite a bit.
And we're taking the Huckleberry Trail back, which is a little less steep for most of it, so. All right, see you at the car.
We'll see you. Have fun.
I'm telling you, this last stretch is not easy. It's right there. This is it. I'm at the base. Let me give you a perspective. back. Just forward. I know it's super windy right now and I'm trying to block the wind all I can, but I made it. And the Grand Teton is smacked right in front of me. Right there. That's the Grand, that's Mount Owen, and that's the other one. I forgot the name. That's the Grand. And someday I want to summit that. Someday. And this is one step closer. Check that out. Oh my word. Just when I think nothing could get more beautiful, it does. This is a crazy area. You can tell that in the wintertime, this is so, the exposure up here is crazy. Not safe. I heard somebody up there saying that the Grand Teton, somebody's actually skied off of that or something. Maybe plummeted to their death. I don't know. But that's crazy. Awesome, but crazy. Is that Carl? I can't tell. No. Bummer. Thought maybe. Oh, hello. Thought maybe I had already caught up to him, but I guess not. Oh well, just keep going. So we went up the Face Trail, and it was really intense. So I'm choosing to go down the Huckleberry Trail, and it's just switchback. So it comes around, then we loop down there, and it switchbacks all the way down. It's way easier, at least so far. There's nothing like that though. Being able to say that mountain, it's amazing. And I hope to summit that one, and I hope to summit that one, and I hope to summit that one, and sure, why not that one? I'm just coming down this mountain by myself, and in my last video I talked about solo hiking and like what benefits it gives me, and it just makes me realize that, you know, you get out of life 100% what you put into it. And you have to be willing to push outside of your comfort zone. If that's what if you want more than what you have now, you have to push outside of what you're doing. It just makes so much sense. And I know my emotions are heightened and all that. My adrenaline's pumping. But it's the truth, you know? You get 100% of what you put in. If you don't put in 100%, you're not going to get 100% return. And sometimes you put in 100% and you still don't get 100% return. Because that's the way nature is, and that's the way the universe works. And a lot of things are out of control. But sometimes you do get 100% back. And today I did. And it feels awesome. Oh man, I had to stop. Man, I've got a tender spot right on the back of my leg. Ooh-sha. See that red spot right there? Ooh. Beginnings of a blister. Not wearing the right kind of socks. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. My legs are like jello. And I'm really tired. But I'm on my way down. And I've probably gone a couple miles down, so about 5 more to go. It's no big deal. But my knees aren't holding up very well. Going up, my hips were hurting pretty bad, but coming down, man, my knees are killing me. But I'm just gonna keep going. I saw some people who I know, and they were actually, before I even summited, about right after we saw them, they were coming down and we were going up still, and Carl was like, oh, go on without me or whatever, and I just passed them coming down. So I think I'm making good time. I had to stop for a minute. My shoe, man, having those blisters and the first aid kits in the backpack, which Carl has, or else I just put a bandage on it so it wouldn't blister up. But whatever, push through it. Hardcore, hardcore. Really interesting. Looks like I'll be crossing. Good thing I'm wearing my lightweight shoes. So if I get wet, it won't be the end of the world. I just want to drink some of this mountain water. There, I made it. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just want to cry. Oh, that is so sweet. You left me water and candies. I'm so thirsty. Oh, I'm so happy right now. My lips are all chapped. Oh, I made a grave mistake by allowing him to take all the water in the backpack. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I'll catch up to you. No big deal. Oh, that was a bad idea. I feel so grateful. That means that we're on the same trail too. That also makes me happy. Wow, I kind of can't believe that I stood on that peak today. All the way up there. That is so amazing. Jeesh. That is crazy. Sorry, I just am having a moment here. I was like, well, I wonder how close I am to the parking lot. You know, and I'm trying to gauge distance from the mountain. Whoa, it's a long ways. Guys, my knees are killing me, I can't lie. I'm in a lot of pain. So, luckily Carl left me that little pick-me-up. Oh, he's so awesome. There's nobody else I'd rather have here. I just wish I could catch up to him. I caught up to him. Hey! Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Oh my gosh. Woo! Crazy, right?
What a challenge.
I know.
Man, the road coming down was no picnic either.
I know,
We're not
right?
even back yet. I bet we have another 45 minutes of hiking.
Yeah.
We have to get down there. We have a long ways to go still, I think, but
Yeah. Hey.
I feel I'm doing way better.
Are ya?
I'm doing way better, yeah.
Oh, good.
As soon as I got down off the switchbacks and I got some oxygen, I just was invigorated. I haven't stopped to take one break other than to drop the water off.
Oh, thank you so much.
But I was just like, man,
I was dying.
I was like, I'm out of water. That's all I've got left. I bet by the time she gets here, she's gonna be really thirsty. So
yeah, I was dying.
I'm glad nobody else.
I wanted
grabbed
to
it.
like cry because
When
I
you
was
saw
so
it.
thirsty.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
You made it?
Yes.
Congrats.
It's crazy. It was really, really, really hard.
I don't think I could have done it. The altitude.
You know what? I really just don't think, I mean, I barely made it. I felt like it was taking every last ditch effort I had
Yeah.
to make it, so.
It was a huge challenge.
Yeah.
Just getting where I got and then trying to come back, like, but the
Yeah.
elevation really killed me, I think.
Yeah.
As soon as I got about 3/4 of the way down those switchbacks, I was just like, all of a sudden I felt like I had a whole new bounce in my step and energy, and I've just been rolling.
Yeah. Well, when I got off the mountain, like down back to where I left you, I just started running. But I
Really?
ran for like probably a mile. You
It
know,
was just too rough
clear
for
back.
me.
But and I've just been running off and on. But now I'm just exhausted.
But even this,
and I'm just dehydrated right
even this
point.
Huckleberry Trail, I'm like, the whole way down I've been imagining hiking up it, and this is no picnic going up
No,
this
it's
either.
not. It's not.
The trail
it's
that
twice
we
as
took
long.
is 10 times harder than this, but this is not easy either. This is a really difficult hike,
Yeah.
just even of its own. Trying to come back, it's rugged. It's so, it's like as smooth as it gets.
Right.
The rest of it's just like boulders everywhere and loose rocks the whole way. But
Well, let's get this done, man. We are awesome. Let me give you guys some perspective of what we just did. This is the mountain that we climbed. We started down here and went all the way over to the next mountain on the other side. And
see how steep that ridge is over there?
yeah.
Like up that ridge.
It's crazy. And that was no small feat. Every single step was freaking vertical, man. It's crazy.
Straight up boulders and rocks, almost where you need to use your hands, right on the verge of having to use your hands to crawl. All the way up for probably what?
I don't know. I think it's like 4 or 5 miles.
It was about 4 miles of just sheer rocks and climbing straight up, like worse than a staircase. And then probably what, 2 or 3 miles of like this.
Between the mountains.
And this was like easy.
Yeah, this
would have
was
been
easy.
like easy over there.
But man, coming back is not easy either. It's just harder in the fact that it's longer. But we both feel like we accomplished something today, and it's awesome.